Hana was the heart of her family, and yet she often felt like its ghost. Every morning before the sun rose, she packed her children's lunches, ironed her husband's shirts, fed the old cat that everyone else forgot. She made sure the house felt warm, even when her own heart felt cold and distant. She was always there, but somehow she felt invisible. One evening, the family sat together around the dinner table, plates full, voices loud. Her son spoke about a new job. Her daughter laughed about a friend's wedding. Her husband scrolled through his phone, nodding, half listening. Hana watched them with a quiet smile, but inside a question bloomed. When was the last time someone asked me about my day? She opened her mouth to speak, but the words clung to her throat, like fragile threads that might snap if pulled too hard. So she stayed silent. After dinner, dishes piled in the sink. Hana stood alone, hands submerged in soapy water, staring at her reflection in the window. Her eyes looked tired, not from work alone, but from never feeling seen. She poured herself a cup of tea and sat at the small kitchen table where her grandmother once sat years ago. She could almost hear her grandmother's voice whispering through the quiet, "Child, you must teach people how to see you. Start by seeing yourself." That night, Hana didn't sleep much. She lay awake, feeling the weight of all the unsaid words, the unasked questions, the unnoticed sacrifices. By dawn, she made a promise. No more invisible dinners, no more silent tea. I will see myself first. The next evening, Hana sat down at the same table. When her family began to talk over her, she gently raised her hand. "Wait," she said softly but firmly. "I want to share something too." At first they looked puzzled, but then they listened. She told them how lonely she had felt, how she needed more than polite thank yous and empty gestures, how being seen didn't mean she was weak. It meant she was human. Her husband took her hand for the first time in weeks. Her daughter moved her phone aside and really looked at her. Her son apologized for never asking how she was. The dinner table grew quieter, but warmer. The next night and the one after, Hana kept showing up for herself. She started taking walks alone. She spoke honestly when she felt overlooked. She asked for help without guilt and gave her love freely, but not at the cost of her own voice. Slowly she realized, sometimes we wait for others to notice us, but we must first notice ourselves. When we honor our truth, we invite others to truly hear it. If you ever feel invisible in your own home, remember Hana's story. See yourself first. Speak with love, but also with courage. You are not here to be silent at your own table. Your voice matters. Your heart matters. You deserve to be seen. If this story touched your heart, subscribe for more mindful stories that remind you. You are worthy of being heard, loved, and truly seen.